Hi, my name is Clint Baderis. I'm from Pueblo West, Colorado, and this is my EDL 853 Module 1. First of all, a little bit about myself. My family, I've been married to my wife Carissa for 8 years now. We have 2 kids together, Easton who's 7 and Berkeley who's 5, and they're starting online school next week, so we're going to see how that goes. I come from a family of educators. My grandpa, my dad, my brother are all in education, as well as a sister-in-law, so kind of runs in our blood. This is what we do. A little bit about my career. I've spent my first 13 years. I've been a total of 13 years in education. My first 10 years were at a small school, approximately 350 students in La Junta, Colorado. I'm starting my 3rd year. I have 2 years completed at Pueblo West High School. We have approximately 1,400 students, 60 staff members. I currently teach physical education, health. I also teach weightlifting. I'm the head football coach at Pueblo West High School as well. We're playing football in the spring, so it's a little bit different. Some of my hobbies, especially this year, I'm going to be able to hunt a lot more, fishing, coaching, hanging out with family, spending time outdoors. I like to go camping. We also like to spend time at the lake with the boat. Transitioning to what is an inclusive culture? What does it look like at Pueblo West High School? I believe me as an administrator want to treat all students with respect. All students should feel safe and accepted within the school. They should feel like this is a safe place that they can come and feel comfortable. Some of the positives of Pueblo West High School, I feel that we have a pretty diverse staff. We do a good job of hiring a diverse staff. We offer many activities and clubs for kids to get involved with. I feel like we have a collaborative culture in which we all feel we can share and create a place where kids feel comfortable. I think that one of the biggest things is allow students to grow and develop. Everybody's going to do that at their own rate, their own way, and we all have a shared direction within our school, where we're trying to get. What is a school leader's role in maintaining this culture? Creating an inclusive school community for all students is the right thing to do because it allows a place in your school for all students, regardless of gender, race, religion, and sexual orientation. I would like staff to address issues immediately when they see them, that if something happens in the hallway, they need to address it, and they need to be made aware that they're there to address those issues. They can also report them to me. You have to develop a school culture and climate in which everybody feels comfortable. What do you do if it doesn't exist? Well, first of all, I think you need to hire a staff that reflects the diversity of the students, demonstrate an institutional level of respect for people of all races, economic backgrounds, and with different strengths. Your staff is the most important asset that you can have as an administrator. You have to prepare and train your teachers in order to establish these things that you want within your school. Train them on diversity and how to establish the culture and climate that we want. Establish climate and expectations for our teachers, for our students. It is not okay to use inappropriate language. It is not okay to demean other students. And establish those things so that everybody is aware. What support can a school leader provide to encourage advocacy? Use inclusive language for all races, gender, sexual orientation, and prevent others from talking about those groups in a derogatory way. People have to feel comfortable. Send staff opinion pieces about inclusive school cultures. Train staff to address issues they hear and see in the hallway. What plans and strategies can be implemented to ensure the equitable treatment of students and our staff in an inclusive culture? Create a Principals Advisory Council or Cabinet to focus on school culture as your main priority. This means get input from other people. Provide academic support service to ensure all students have the opportunity to thrive. Not everybody learns in the same way, so everybody needs to be supported differently. Educators can promote inclusivity by creating environments which students can openly discuss thoughts and feelings about privilege and structural oppression. Adopt character education words like respect, acceptance, and honesty. At Pueblo West High School, a lot of these words are in our code of conduct and how we're expected to act.
Mm.
Moving on, what steps can a school leader take to change negative assumptions that affect teaching and learning in an inclusive culture? Everybody needs to be made to feel welcome. Students help each other. Staff collaborates with each other. Staff and students treat one another with respect. There's a partnership between staff, parents, and their careers. Staff and governors work well together. At local communities are all involved in the school. Be transparent. Allow the community to see what you're doing within the staff, how we're including students, and how we're making each student feel accepted. Each student can and will succeed. Ways in which we do that are all different for every student. Diversity enriches us all, and students at risk can overcome the risk of failure through involvement in a thoughtful and caring community of learners. We need to take care of those kids, allow them to be respected and feel comfortable. Each student has unique contributions to offer to other learners. How can we take the high-level students and integrate them with the lower achieving students, and then get them to work together? Each student has strengths and needs. Services and support should not be relegated to one setting. Special ed classes, high-end classes, such as those things. Effective learning results from the collaborative efforts of everyone working to ensure each student's success. That is the goal, for each student to be successful and to feel included within the school. Here are my resources. Thank you. It's good to get to know everybody.